We request all the students and the participants, faculty members, please come inside the auditorium and be seated.
Of the Institute of Agribusiness Management, I would like to express a sincere thanks, gratitude for the organizing this wonderful science week. It was enriching and inspiring experience.
I'm Ramesh, Professor in Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding. I served as the coordinator of oral presentations during Science Week 2026 in the Crop Improvement Division. Dr. Soumya from Seed Science and Technology Department, Assistant Professor, she served as the Associate Coordinator. He supported me. And we had 4 experts from different institutes. I introduce our experts. Dr. Vasudevan, Dean of Alvas Institute of Agriculture Sciences and Technology, Moodbidre. We have Dr. Nanja Reddy, retired professor, crop physiology.
Excellent, and I'm really happy with the kind of presentations by the speakers, PhD students, and I also appreciate the efforts put by their mentors, advisory committee members, and the students in preparing the slides on their own, as well as by taking the help of maybe ChatGPT nowadays. And they have equipped themselves with all the novel or innovative.
I'm Ramesh, Professor in Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding. I served as the coordinator of oral presentations during Science Week.
Everyone, this is Hamsawani from the Department of Soil Science and Agriculture Chemistry, and I am here to share my experience about the ongoing PG Science Week. Being an MSc
I request all the students and the participants who are outside the auditorium, please make your way inside the auditorium and occupy your seats. The program will exactly start at 3:30 p.m. I repeat, we request all the students, participants who are outside the auditorium to kindly enter the auditorium and settle down. The program will commence at 3:30 p.m.
All the students are instructed to occupy front rows.
I request PG coordinators of the departments, please bring out your students to the auditorium. I also request students to occupy the front seats. The students who are sitting at the balcony are requested to come down and occupy the seats. I repeat, students who are sitting at the balcony are requested to come down and occupy the seats. I request all the PG students to come and occupy the front seats. I request PG students, please occupy the front seats. I request, please maintain silence in the auditorium. I request, please maintain silence in the auditorium and please occupy the front seats in the auditorium. I request UG students, please maintain the silence and occupy the seats. I request all the PG students who are seated at the back of the auditorium seats, please come and occupy the front seats. I request UG students, please maintain the silence in the auditorium. I repeat, I request UG students, please maintain the silence in the auditorium. I request all the PG students, please occupy the front seats. I request all the UG students to maintain the silence in the auditorium. I request all the UG students to please be seated. I request all the UG students to please be seated as early as possible. The program is about to start. I request all the PG students who are the participants of the Science Week, please occupy the front rows. I request all the PG students, please occupy the front rows. I request all the PG students who are standing at the back of the auditorium, please come and be seated in the front seats. I request all the PG students, please occupy the front seats.
seventh seal, silence covered the sky.
I request all the students not to move around in the auditorium. Please be seated in your respective places. I repeat, I request all the students not to move around in the auditorium and please be seated in your respected seats. I welcome all the students and all the faculty members as we are at the flag end of our Science Week 2026. The program will commence shortly, within 5 more minutes. I request PG students please occupy the front seats. Students please maintain silence in the auditorium. I welcome each and all of you to the Science Week as we are end of the flagship of this Science Week 2026. I request everyone to maintain silence in the auditorium. The program will begin shortly in 5 more minutes. I repeat, all the students in the auditorium, please maintain silence while the dignitaries will be coming into the auditorium. It was a successful journey of the Science Week where the curiosity had met the discovery. There is a lot of hard work of our PG students who have made this successful of the Science Week 2026. There had been a lot of hard work that is made by our PG students to make this Science Week successful and accomplished.
Ramesh, Professor and Head.
The program will begin shortly in 5 more minutes as the dignitaries are on their way.
Hello everyone, this is Hamsa.
I request all the students to occupy the front seats. The students who are seated backside of the auditorium, please occupy the front seats. The Postgraduate Science Week in GKVK is an annual academic event which is done with the hard work and successful production of their work and exhibiting their work with all the dignitaries and all the scientists, all the research experts evaluating them. It was a very successful Science Week and I congratulate all the award winners and all the best presentation winners, best poster presentation winners. Science Week in GKVK was established in 2014, where it was begun and organized by the Directorate of Postgraduate Studies, where all the masters and the doctoral students present their research work and they collaborate with the experts and it is evaluated with the experts, which brings a glorifying flagship and the end of successful the Science Week 2026. This year marks another milestone as we continue the tradition of celebrating research, innovation, scientific excellence through PG Science Week at GKVK. It has grown into one of the flagship academic events of the university, bringing together scholars, faculty members, and experts with the diverse disciplines in the university. We foster innovation, collaboration, and excellence in the agriculture research. The symposium is organized across multiple thematic groups representing the major disciplines in the agricultural sciences. Master students present their research work through the poster presentation and doctoral students present their research work in terms of presentations. There was a scientific discussions, conservative evaluation through the expert panels. Today, PG Science Week stands as a celebration of research excellence and innovation. US Bangalore, enduring the commitment to the advancing of agriculture science and nurturing the next generation of researchers. The Science Week was created with the vision of creating a common platform for the postgraduate students and the doctoral scholars and the scientists and the experts to get collaborated and share their ideas and their work. More than a competition, it is celebrated as a curiosity of the innovation and the hard work of each students that go throughout their process of the postgraduate graduation. Each problem, each solution, and each sustainable activities that need to be included in the agriculture and the national development and changes in the policies was initiated with this effect. The program will begin shortly in 2 minutes. The dignitaries are on the way. What began with the initiative to strengthen the research communication has today evolved into one of the most prestigious academic events among the agriculture universities. Each university in Karnataka engaged with the Postgraduate Science Week. GKVK had since 2014, the Postgraduate Science Week had begun. Every year, hundreds of postgraduate students participate enthusiastically and presenting their thesis work before the expert evaluators. Faculty members, fellow researchers, and invited scientists evaluate the research work that the student had engaged throughout their graduation.
Hello everyone, this is Hamsavani from the Department of Soil Science and Agriculture Chemistry and hi.
Hello everyone, I am Sahana.
I'm Ramesh, Professor and Head, Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding. I served as the coordinator of oral presentations during
Hello everyone, I am Sahana.
All are requested to settle down in their respective places. Students, please don't wander in the auditorium. Please be seated in your respective places. Good afternoon, everyone. Knowledge flourishes when the minds come together, and the excellence is celebrated when the achievements are shared. With these inspiring words, I extend a warm and cordial welcome to each one of you to the valedictory ceremony of Postgraduate Studies Science Week 2026, organized by Directorate of Postgraduate Studies, University of Agriculture Sciences, Bangalore, with a Golden Jubilee celebration of 60 glorious years of excellence, agricultural education, agricultural research, and agricultural extension. I am Ms. Karuna Malgi, a second-year PhD research scholar from Department of Agricultural Extension, and it's my honor and privilege to host today's program. It is with immense pleasure that I extend gracious welcome to our esteemed chief guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dean Postgraduate Studies, Associate Deans, Directorates, Head of the Departments, esteemed scientists, respected faculty members, invited experts, research scholars, students, staff members, and the members of the media, and all our distinct guests. Your presence has truly added the grace and the significance to this occasion as we gather to celebrate the successful culmination of an enriching week of the scientific learning, innovation, and collaboration. Let us cherish the spirit of the research and academic excellence that defines our own university. Before we invite our esteemed dignitaries on the dais, let us take a moment to relive the remarkable journey with the audiovisual representation beautifully having the captured moments and the scientific spirits and the vibrant experiences with the reflections of our research scholars.
I'm Ramesh, Professor and Head, Department of Genetics and Plant Breeding. I served as the coordinator of oral presentations during Science Week 2026 in the Crop Improvement Division. Dr. Soumya from Seed Science and Technology Department, Assistant Professor, she served as the Associate Coordinator.
Overall organization of this PGRC, sorry, you call it as Plant Science Week 2026 was excellent, and I'm really happy with the kind of presentations by the speakers, PhD students, and I also appreciate the efforts put by their mentors, advisory committee members, and the students in preparing the slides on their own, as well as by taking the help of maybe ChatGPT nowadays, and they have equipped themselves with all the novel or innovative technologies now, and all the presentations were very good. And one suggestion from my side could be, apart from telling the results and methodology, if they can tell why they have done that technology or why they have used that technology, it will be very, very useful for them, and to come up with maybe product, as Sir said, as well as to come up with a good publication in future. And also if they can spare one slide on possible technologies which can come through their study, or the possible publications can be highlighted during their presentation. And overall, it was a very good experience for all.
Ways of statistical methods.
Hello everyone, this is Hamsawani from the Department of Soil Science and Agriculture Chemistry, and I am here to share my experience about the ongoing PG Science Week. Being an MSc student where I spend most of the work in the lab and the field, it gave me a platform to explore myself about the part of my research work where it made me to build up my confidence through answering the questions asked by the research scholars and also the guests who came, and it also gave me an opportunity to build my knowledge through a poster presented by the different department and also the oral presentation from our seniors. It gave me an opportunity to explore ourselves even more, which build up the confidence. I sincerely thank UASB for organizing such an one brainstorming PG Science Week, and I thank all the department for organizing, for presenting their poster. It was such a brainstorming PG Science Week. Thank you.
Okay guys, so namdella presentation mugiddu.
Yes, finally.
Finally we completed. So ಯಾರೇ maximum ಆಗಿ experience ಆಗಿರೋದು ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ science week attending?
From MSc, I am attending this.
This is the fifth science. ನೀವು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ನೀವು 4 years ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ 4 years. ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ?
MSc ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ PhD ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಓರಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. MSc ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ UG ಮುಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಬಂದಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಹೊಸದು ಅನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೇಗಿರುತ್ತೋ ಏನೋ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೋ. ಬಟ್ PhD ಅಲ್ಲಾದರೆ ಓರಲ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು PhD ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನು ಗ್ಯಾದರ್ ಮಾಡೋದು.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಥರ ನಡೀತಿತ್ತು?
ಸೊ ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದಲ್ಲಿ 2 days ಅಥವಾ 1 day PG ಕಾನ್ಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಆಗೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ವೀಕ್ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಡೇಸ್. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸಿನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ನೋ PhD. ಸೊ ಪೋಸ್ಟರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದು. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಓವರಾಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋರು. ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ವಿ ಫೆಲ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಚೂರು ಮುಂದೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇವ್ರ ಮುಂದೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಓವರ್ ದಿ ಇಯರ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ನೋಡ್ದಂಗೆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೆಜಾರಿಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಪ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದು. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಜಡ್ಜಸ್ ಬರೋರು ಕೂಡ ಲೈಕ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರೋದು. ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ನಮಗೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಫೀಲ್ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಓನ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೀಮು ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್. ನಮಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ಗಳೇನಿದೆ, ಸೊ ನಾನು ಮುಂದೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲೈಕ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ವರ್ ದಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಏನು ಸಲಿನಿಟಿ ಹೇಗಿದೆ, ಟಾಲರೆನ್ಸು ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈಯೂ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಬಟ್ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಇಂಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ.
I am Professor Komla, Chairperson, Department of Studies in Food Science and Nutrition, University of Mysore, Mansi Gangotri, Mysore. Then definitely they can develop a confidence how they can present their findings to the community. So I congratulate the whole university, starting from the Honorable Vice Chancellor of this university, the Deans of Science and everybody to organize such a wonderful event. And all the facilities, everything was so good. Thank you everyone for providing me an opportunity. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Sahana, third year PhD scholar from Department of Food Science and Nutrition. Firstly, I want to express my gratitude to University of Agriculture Science, Bangalore for conducting such a good event for all of us. And this is a privilege that I am studying in this college, because this platform will give us a chance to present our data and publish this data in front of everyone. Because when we do things in our department, it is not like we will not restrict the data to our department. This is like we will explain our data to all the university, because different department people will be involving in this, so we can share our data. Apart from that, this is the process of learning where we will learn. So we are going to be upcoming teachers, upcoming professors. This kind of Science Week platform will give us a confidence to present our data in front of everyone, and this is like a step for us to learn things. We will correct our mistakes. And I also thanks to the Department of Food Science and Nutrition and even all the teachers for their support throughout our journey. Thank you.
Thank you. What a wonderful journey it has been. There was a very nice feedback with the students as well as the evaluators. Before we commence the program, I kindly request our esteemed dignitaries, Chief Guest Dr. T. Venkateshan Sir, Vice Chancellor Dr. S.V. Suresh Sir, and Dean Agri Dr. Y.N. Shivlingaya Sir, please accommodate the seats on the dais. To set the tone for this afternoon celebration, may I respectfully invite our esteemed Dean, Postgraduate Studies, Dr. P. Venkatramana Sir, to deliver the welcome address of the Science Week, and the wrap-up, Sir, kindly address the gathering.
A very warm and pleasant, so good afternoon to each one of you. So respected Honorable Vice Chancellor on the dais, and respected Chief Guest on the dais, and the Dean Agri, and all the officers of the university, heads of the department, the faculty members, the scientists, the researchers, invited guests from the various universities and also the ICR research institutes, and my dear, the research students, the ladies and gentlemen. So it is my immense pleasure and privilege to extend hearty welcome to each one of you to the valedictory function of the PG Science Week 2026. I extend my respectful welcome to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Suresh sir, under whose visionary leadership and unwavering support which have been instrumental in promoting excellence in postgraduate education and research and in the university. I welcome you, sir. So today we are so greatly honored by the gracious presence of Dr. T. Venkatesan, the Director, ICR NBAIR Bangalore, as the chief guest for this valedictory function. Your presence today added immense value to this occasion, and we are deeply grateful so that you have accepted our invitation despite being your demanding schedule. Hearty welcome to you, sir. And at the same time, my hearty welcomes to our the Dean Agri, the College of Agriculture, GKVK Bangalore, Dr. Y.N. Sivalingaya. So I once again welcome all the officers of the University of Agricultural Sciences, Dr. Muralgiri, Dr. Ramakrishna Nayak, and Shiv Krishna, the librarian, and also all my dear distinguished experts, the HODs, heads of the division, and members of this academic fraternity, and invited guests, and all my dear PG and UG students. So as we are concluding this PG Science Week 2026, so let us carry forward the message of the knowledge, the collaborations and the inspirations that has been gained during these 4 days of our future research endeavors. And I wish this valedictory program a grand success, and I hope you all have a memorable and enriching experience. And to place before the wrap-up report of this 4 days, the Science Week 2024, so this is the 13th Postgraduate Science Week organized by the Directorate of the Postgraduate Studies, University of Agricultural Sciences, Bangalore. And this Science Week, it coincided with the Diamond Jubilee celebrations of this university. So it once again reaffirmed the UIS Bangalore's commitment to promoting the scientific excellence, innovation, and effective research communication among the postgraduate students. So this symposium commenced with an annual inaugural ceremony on 21st of July 2026. The program was presided by our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Suresh sir, and it was graced by Dr. Seema Jaggi, ADG, HRD, ICR New Delhi as the chief guest. So in her inaugural address, she mentioned and lauded the unique concept of this PG Science Week, which was being adopted at UIS Bangalore as a model. And this academic initiative, it can be replicated and adapted in the entire agricultural universities of the country. And she also lauded the research and scientific communication, the innovation, and national level academic excellence, while encouraging the students to take up advantage of the opportunities available through ICR for higher education and research. So during the 4-day scientific event, 70 outgoing PhD scholars have presented their thesis research through oral presentations, while 226 master degree students have showcased their research findings through poster presentations. The presentations were categorized into 5 thematic groups. So that is the crop improvement, the crop production 1, 2, the crop protection, the social sciences, food science and technology, which represents 23 postgraduate departments of the university. All the presentations were evaluated by eminent subject experts, ensuring a transparent and rigorous evaluation process while providing constructive scientific feedback to the participants. The presentations reflected the diversity, the quality, and the relevance of the research that is being undertaken across various disciplines of agricultural sciences in the university, and demonstrated the strong research base and culture of our great university. A special attraction of this Science Week 2026 was a session on innovative startups in agriculture, where the undergraduate and postgraduate students have presented their innovative entrepreneurial ideas and technologies before a panel of jury members from academia, industry, and government organizations. This session encouraged innovation, entrepreneurship, and technology commercialization among the young agricultural research team. The symposium was further enriched by a series of invited lectures delivered by eminent international scientists who are the alumnus of our great university, and they provided the participants with valuable insights into emerging global trends in agriculture research. So on 22nd of this month, Dr. Sudhesh Tantri, he is the global late blight disease development leader, United States of America. He delivered an inspiring lecture highlighting recent advances in the management of late blight disease through IDM and host plant resistance, precision agriculture, and innovative technologies for sustainable crop protection. So on 23rd of this month, Dr. Mohan B. He is the founder of High Yield Genetics, the United States of America. He shared his expertise on modern crop improvement techniques, emphasizing the role of molecular breeding, biotechnology, and advanced genetic approaches in developing climate-resilient, high-yielding crop varieties that are capable of addressing the future agricultural challenges, including the climate change. So today morning, Dr. Aarti, she is the National Program Leader of USDA, United States of America. She dwelt on the global agriculture research initiatives, interdisciplinary collaborations, and emerging opportunities for young researchers. And she encouraged the postgraduate students of our university to actively engage in innovative, multidisciplinary research with global relevance and societal impact. So throughout the symposium, faculty members and external experts and alumni and the scientists, the students have actively participated in scientific deliberations, creating an intellectually stimulating environment that promoted interdisciplinary learning and collaboration. The participants appreciated the opportunity to interact with experts, exchange of ideas across the disciplines, and received constructive feedback which significantly strengthened their scientific communication and presentation skills. So today, the valedictory program is being organized with our esteemed chief guest, Dr. T. Venkatesan, the director of NBAIR Bangalore, as the chief guest. And this function will be presided by our Honorable Vice Chancellor. And as the curtains came down on the Postgraduate Science Week 2026, the symposium once again demonstrated the University's unwavering commitment to the site, nurturing scientific excellence, fostering innovation, and promoting quality postgraduate research. The enthusiastic participation of our students, the valuable guidance of the experts and the mentors, and the vibrant exchange of scientific ideas made the event a resounding success. The Science Week 2026 not only celebrated the achievements of the young researchers, but also strengthened the university's mission for preparing competent agricultural scientists who are capable of addressing the emerging climatic challenges in agriculture and contributing meaningfully to sustainable food and nutritional security of our country. So thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for your warm welcome and insightful reflections on this journey of Science Week 2026. And I also welcome you for the program, sir. We now move to the next segment of today's program, the valedictory address. Before inviting our esteemed chief guest to address the gathering, I invite Ms. Neha Catherine, a PhD research scholar from Department of Entomology, to kindly present a brief profile about our esteemed guest.
A very good evening to one and all gathered here. It is my great honor and privilege to introduce our chief guest, Dr. T. Venkatesan, Director, ICR National Bureau of Agricultural Insect Resources, Bangalore. Dr. T. Venkatesan is a renowned agricultural scientist whose outstanding research has significantly advanced the field of insect pest management through innovations in biological control, molecular diagnostics, insect genomics, RNA interference, and gene editing technologies. His work has contributed immensely in developing sustainable solutions for agriculture, earning him recognition across India and internationally. An alumnus of the prestigious Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi, he has dedicated his career in advancing agricultural research through innovation and collaboration. His pursuit of knowledge has taken him to several internationally renowned institutions across the United States, Canada, United Kingdom, and several other countries, where he has undergone advanced training and participated in collaborative research programs. Over the course of his distinguished career, he has published more than 215 research papers, authored 3 books, secured 5 patents, and successfully led 20 externally funded research projects. His innovations have resulted in the commercialization of 15 technologies, and he has mentored several postgraduate and doctoral scholars, making a lasting contribution to agricultural research. His outstanding contributions have been recognized with numerous prestigious honors, including his election as a Fellow of the National Academy of Agricultural Sciences, a Fellow of the National Academy of Biological Sciences, and a Fellow of the Royal Entomological Society, London. He currently serves as the President of the Society for Biocontrol Advancement and is a member of the National Advisory Board on Management of Genetic Resources, reflecting the high esteem in which he is held by the scientific community. It is indeed a matter of immense pride to have such an accomplished scientist with us today. May I now request our esteemed chief guest, Dr. T. Venkatesan, to address the gathering.
Good evening, everybody. Most respected, the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Suresha Ji, the Dean Agri, Dr. Sivalinga, Dean PG Studies, Dr. Venkatramana, and all the senior officers, HODs, and my dear students, very good evening. And it's my privilege and pleasure to be the part of today's the PG Science Week of this great institution, US Bangalore. And as you know, that US Bangalore is produced immensely on the education, research, and innovation of this country. Besides this, it also produced several leaders, the policymakers, and scientists, which is they excel in different parts of the world. So today, really, I'm happy that today, before coming here, we had a discussion about this Science Week. They said it has been started, I think, 2014. And really, I think US Bangalore is a pioneer in organizing this Science Week. And after that, at the other universities, they started. And really, I must congratulate all the organizers for conducting today's this Science Week. And I also make congratulations to all the students for presenting their research work, and also they are interacting with others, like cross-learning experience, and also a lot of discussion. Really, they're very, very, very good sign about this one. And I wanted to share something, few about how your research or knowledge is translated into the farmer's livelihood. This is very, very important. So whatever you do, your MSc program or PhD program, so normally we publish 2-3 papers and forget it. But actually we should think how the research, what you are doing, how is going to help the livelihood of the farmers. This is very, very important. And while doing, we must always think about the other side, like innovation or technology, IP. Many times in Indians, we forget about they're going other side, that is IP, intellectual property rights or technologies. We only care about the publication. So what has happened? After few years, somebody will see your thesis, and they will also into kind of the IP or the filing other things. So we have to be very, very careful. Always when you're doing, see that what are methodologies you do, whether is it possible to develop like a process patenting or IPRs. This is very important. And now people talk about the theory of change. Theory of change, I think many of you must be knowing. Like, when you identify any problem, we must work on some of your MSc, PhD areas. So this is called input. Then while doing, you will get output, that is publications. Next comes, that is the outcome and impact. The outcome and impact is very, very important about your research. So this is what you should take care always. Impact means how your research has been, they helped the livelihood of the farmers or in the industries. This is very important. Again, today's the agriculture is witnessed with unprecedented challenges, especially the climate. So see that 1 degree centigrade, 0.5 degree centigrade, which led to a lot of problems, the stresses, insect pests and diseases, so many things. And they must be knowing about El Nino. El Nino is causing a lot of problems globally. Even India is also affected. I think 2 days back, our Honorable Chief Minister, Dr. D.K. Shivakumar also mentioned some of the parts of the Karnataka very seriously affected with the El Nino, especially drought. So these are some of the problems. So now, because I am basically entomologist coming from the NBER, so always little bit I'll talk about the insects. So now when you see last few years, every 6 months we get new insects. So invasive pest comes to our country and it spoils our economy. And to spoil any country's economy is not necessary. You should go with weapons or something war. So release some insects, okay, to country, it will spoil the economy. So crop and all the pests will be very serious. So by trying to control, you will be by spending a lot of money. So these are some of the problems. So to mitigate this one, we also learn something like biological control. This is our bread and butter of NBER. We got an excellent biopesticides. And last time I remember, in 2012, the papaya mealybug has come to our country. It has really created a lot of problems. So we introduced some of the parasitoid, the Asteropagus papayae, so which has really controlled the pest. Almost we estimated 1,600 crores benefited with controlling these particular things. Again, after that, several pests came. Then fall armyworm came. It has created a lot of problems with the maize and other crops. And recently also, the cassava mealybug, 2022, it has come to our country. It has created a lot of problems in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, and Pondicherry. So again, we brought some of the parasitoid, that is Anagarys lopesi from International Institute of Tropical Agriculture, Benin. So it has been released wherever the mealybugs are there. And after 3 years, we estimated what has happened to this, the cassava industry, cassava growing farmers. So we come to know almost 3,480 crores we benefited by releasing this particular parasite. Farmers are very happy. They got instead of those days 6 to 10 tons normal yield they used to get. Now they're getting around 30 to 35 tons per hectare they're getting. And besides this, by not spraying chemical pesticide, so we estimated almost 286 crores we benefited by not spraying chemical pesticide. And these are things benefited because of the classical biocontrol. So besides this, when you are not spraying pesticide, you were non-target organism, pollinators and honeybees, even wild animals and human beings, all are not safer from these particular pesticide. This is very, very important. Again, we must think about the frontier area of research. This is very, very important. First, I tell you, artificial intelligence, the number one, and whether you undergo any course or not, everybody, little bit we are doing artificial intelligence in the day-to-day life, and especially in the entomology, they're very important for forewarning or modeling. Suppose we say based on some of the figures, we can say this is the insect is going to come another few years. So successfully with artificial intelligence, we predicted some of that. They must be knowing the desert locust, very serious problem, especially in the Rajasthan other areas. It comes, I think 2022 it has come. Every few years it comes to our country, it spoils everything. So we have predicted based on the FAO or the information or data. So now exactly when it is going to come, what type of soil it prefers, what type of temperature. So this is what we have done, the artificial intelligence. Besides this, we also got other molecular aspect, because I am basically a molecular entomologist. RNA silencing, it is very well used in all the disciplines, plant science, veterinary science, and even fisheries also. So the RNA, what we are doing, we developed some of the nice, excellent dsRNA formulation against whitefly and other insects also. And main problem is we don't have the guidelines for using the RNA technology in the field condition, because we wanted to use as an alternative to chemical pesticides. Chemical pesticides, it doesn't discriminate whether it is harmful insects or the non-target organisms or the pollinators, natural enemies. So here, we wanted to use RNA technology as a chemical pesticide. Unfortunately, we don't have the guidelines to use the RNA technology in the farmers field. So we have written a white paper, almost nearly 60 pages we written. It is sent to the Honorable Director General, ICAR. So idea is this RNA technology should be used like a commercial pesticide, whereas it is being used in the USA, it is being used in Australia, it is being used in Europe and other countries also. But in India, we don't have. We are depending on the only chemical pesticide. We sensitized the Department of Biotechnology. We sensitized the CA Central Insecticide Board. So this is what new line of work we are doing. And the other important thing is gene editing and genome editing. This is like very, very important area. And this gene editing has been successfully used in medical field. I think go to literature, very successfully used to detect some of the diseases in the early age. It can be corrected also. Similarly, in the case of again in some of the gene edited crops. So we have got a very successful in the case of rice. The DRR, they developed first the genome edited rice. I think this is DRR one. I think 100 rice. It has been first time in the world it has been developed. Again, the IRA also. PUSA DST1 rice they developed. This is like globally we have been recognized. So this is one of the important area. Again, the nano formulation, nanotechnology is going to play a major role. We also got some of the nano formulation, especially for the dsRNA formulations and nano sensor based. So nano sensor based, we can detect some of the molecular diagnostics technique we can use. These are some of the areas. Again, the synthetic biology, I think must be knowing synthetic biology, very, very important. And you can create any organism through the biology, through biotechnology, through engineering, through bioinformatics. So this is the way we can create new organism. For example, some of the synthetic biology based organism when you create, it can produce medicines. So this is a new line of work. And So besides that, again about networking. Networking is very, very important because we cannot work in silos. Today's world, we need partnership, we need collaboration, we work with the different institutions. For example, the GK US Bangalore students are coming to our institute. They do excel in their field. And we also, we guide them. Similarly, we also partnership with the Tata Institute, NCBS, IIC, different institutions. Sometimes the institute may not have certain facilities. We depend on the other institutes. So the collaboration and networking is very, very important. For this reason only, the ICR has now introduced several networking projects also, like ICRIP Biological Control, ICRIP Honeybees, White Grabs, then all-in network project, and different pest, white grapes, so many things. So networking is very, very important. And besides because of this reason, we recently, maybe I think 10 days back, we have organized national networks workshop on economic impact assessment of some of the classical biocontrol. Because this is one area we are lacking. Suppose whenever we say any technology, we need to analyze what is the economic impact, what is the livelihood change. Because last time also we brought some of the best the economists, and we discussed. Why I'm talking the partnership, networking, very, very important. And before releasing any technology, we must see what is been the existing one, and after introducing technology, after 3 years, 4 years, how it has been translated the livelihood of the farmers. Very, very important things. And besides this, then again, I want to say about the startups. So startups are very, very important because don't always think that when you after completing your MSc PhD we need to write the ICR ARS exam, or we need to assistant professor. Suppose you got a new thinking or creativity, you can own your own small startup, you can excel, you will be a boss. So several people can work under you. This is one of the things. And recently ICR also they established Citage 2. I think probably a few days back my colleague Dr. Gracie would have given a talk here. So wherein they'll be giving some of the training program, and they'll be mentoring you, so some of the startup programs. And with this, definitely we can excel. Next, another important things I wanted to say, one of the lady, she joined in our bureau as a highly skilled person. I'm talking about 10 years back. So then she completed PhD. Then she has started her own startup. Now that lady, Dr. Gayatri, she is producing biopesticides, biocontrol agents, and supplying to different institutions. Why I'm talking this is you should have the different idea, different creativity. It is definitely possible. I wanted to also hear, because my students are there, I wanted to say a few about the Elon Musk. You must be knowing. He's a trillionaire and one of the richest, he's the richest person in the world. So during his school days, and when you say any class, when you say 10 students, he was not figuring the 10 students. He was maybe, after 10 students. Those days, he was very curious about the physics. He was curious about the planets. And he has got different ideas. So how the planets are arranged, how to run the satellite. I'm talking about schools. So after, when he finished the MSc program, again, whatever dream he had, yes, practically he started. I think probably PayPal and SpaceX, several programs, I think Neuralink, so many the companies started. And he also, one of the private industries, he launched a satellite in the US and very successfully. And now he's one of the richest person in the world. And again, coming back to India, I think 20th July, you must be seeing the paper, one gentleman, Dr. Pavan Kumar Chandana, I think earlier he was working in ISRO. And ISRO, he was working scientist, he resigned. He started his own company, Skyroot. I think then Vikram 1, he launched his first private company in India. He launched a satellite in the space. So now entire world is looking at India. Why I'm talking this is a lot of opportunities there. So wherever possible, you should work on this line. And besides this, the government of India is talking about Viksit Bharat 2047. 2047, India should be a developed nation. Okay, it is not that easy. Everybody should work, especially students should work and contribute so that we can achieve our dream. 2047, India should be a great nation, like it is a developed nation. This is very, very important. And we also, when you see the biological control, I joined this institute in 1994. Those days people ask, what is the area under biocontrol being used by farmers, not in 1%. Now, when you say it is now it has increased to 6.9%. So our idea is by 2047, the area under biocontrol should be 50%. So much pesticides should be reduced, and this is what our dream. And let us see this one. And another important thing is the last, but now one important thing is your integrity and your transparency, honesty. Very, very important in the scientific excellence. Whatever you do, finally, this is very, very important. And see, when you publish any paper, after 3 years, 5 years, people know your data will be obsolete, your technology will be obsolete, but integrity, it remains. Integrity should not be compromised at any extent. So whatever you do, you should maintain your upkeep, your integrity, honesty, and truthfulness. This is very important. And the last thing is, having said everything, you should maintain because students, you are the future of this country. You should maintain healthy lifestyle, healthy mind, healthy body. And with this, I think I thank the organizer for giving me an opportunity to be a part of this one. Thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for your enlightening and motivating address. Your inspiring thoughts and valuable guidance will certainly encourage all the research scholars gathered here. As we continue this memorable occasion, it is my privilege to invite our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Suresha, sir, to deliver the presidential remarks. Sir, may I kindly request you to address the gathering.
ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್. ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ chief guest of today's program, Dr. Venkatesan, Director in BAR, the officers of the university, the organizers of this PG Science Week, and then dear student friends. So Venkatramana asked me to deliver the presidential remarks before the award distribution, and he also cautioned once the award is distributed, nobody will be there to listen to your speech. So it's my lucky. I am lucky that he has given me an opportunity at least to deliver the presidential remarks in the valedictory program. How many PhD and MSc students are here? Kindly raise your hands. Very good. How many mentors are here? It's for the information of Dean Agri and Dean PGS. This is what the data always speaks. There are around 250 PG scholars are here, and their mentors who have guided them, hardly you can find around 30 to 35. This shows how keen I am in promoting the student science. Now probably you all understood why so now you understood why students lack scientific temperament. Am I right? Anyway, and even let me congratulate those who are present in the auditorium to encourage their students for their presentation. And rest of the mentors who are not here, you kindly send them a message that it is their presence was felt in the auditorium. Okay. So now I have some 2-3 suggestions for this Science Week. And I don't deliver a lengthy speech in the valedictory because I spoke enough of it in the inaugural session itself. What I feel, the Science Week should not become monotonous every year like this. There are a lot of improvements in the presentations, and I was very happy after witnessing the poster session also yesterday and day before yesterday. And one thing really I need to appreciate and congratulate our students for their extremely excellent presentation skills they have exhibited on these 2 days. And really, I am very happy. This is what we expected. And from day one, I was telling the HODs and the deans, you make them to speak. Whatever they have done, whether it is good, whether it is bad, or whether it is useful, it doesn't matter much for us. But at least let them defend what they have done. That was our intention in the PG Science Week, so that you can present yourself before the others, convincing them about the worthiness of your research and why you have chosen that subject and how you have done that thesis or the research work. That is the major objective of this Science Week, and I hope this Science Week has achieved this. And then, how to change this Science Week then? If possible, from next year onwards, why don't you invite the selected students from other farm universities from the state and also from the neighboring states also? Because now we started competing with ourselves. But at least let me expose our students to compete with other students of other universities also. So you kindly explore the possibilities, and if it is it may not be feasible to invite everybody who are pursuing their PG studies in the other states, but at least selected 3 students from each group or 5 students from each group and make them to present the best students from that university, so that the competition level among our students will also improve much more than what we are expecting right now. And then the second thing, I was just asking him, what are the incentives for this PG Science Week to the students? He said best poster award, best oral presentation award, but instead of that, kindly you think, reorient your award presentations. The naming of these award presentations are like the best problem in upcoming area of science, or the best, the research work a student might have carried out for the benefit of the society, or the best scientific paper for something else. You decide. You just reorient them so that the students will also feel that they should also take a research problem which project the different kind of mindset for the students. Otherwise, what happens in the post preparation and the oral presentations, no doubt now you all have picked up and you all know how to make a poster, and also you understood how to present your study. But the next level is you make a little bit much more advanced in giving the awards to the students also in future. And then the third thing, what I expect from the Science Week, the organizers may pick few students as a science ambassadors of this UAS Bangalore, and you make them to go to the nearby schools and see that they are asked to teach to the 10th, below 10th standard students at least during their PhD study or MSc study for at least minimum 10 hours or 15 hours in their career. So that your knowledge can also be shared with the people or the students who are in the 10th standard or in +2 level, and the temperament of science will improve among themselves, among the students of school level. Your contribution will also be recognized. The students, that curiosity about the science can be developed, and the students who are trying to pursue their higher education may think of doing it in a different way. So, I request the organizers and the the Directorate of Postgraduate Studies, you kindly reorient your PG Science Week a little bit. And I am not commenting on the effectiveness of this, and I am fully convinced, yes, you have done a wonderful job, and even the students are very much benefited after seeing your video documentary. The experts and the students are happy with the proceedings of this PG Science Week. But before anything become obsolete, as he rightly pointed out, our chief guest, the chemicals have become obsolete, the technology have become obsolete, and the process of conducting the PG Science Week will also obsolete if you rely only on the monotonous way of conducting it. So you kindly reorient, and if possible, you try to change every year a little bit of it and see that you make it more interesting to the students. So with this, I take the opportunity to congratulate the students who have been awarded with the best poster presentation and the best oral presentations. And also, if possible, along with the students, why don't you call the teachers who have guided them also during their studies, and it will be a sort of teachers also, it's a sort of encouragement to the teachers also to guide them in future. So with this, let me congratulate all the organizers for their excellent conduct of this PG Science Week, and also congratulate and compliment the students who have presented their work. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring presidential remarks and for your constant encouragement towards the academic excellence and the research innovation. Gratitude is the finest expression of the respect and appreciation. As a token of our sincere gratitude for graciously accepting our invitation and sharing your invaluable thoughts with us, and we shall now begin with the honoring and facilitating our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. T. Venkatesan, Director, ICAR, National Bureau of Agriculture, Insect Resources, Bangalore. May I request Honorable Vice Chancellor and the dignitaries to kindly join and proceed with the felicitation. We shall continue with the felicitation of our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Suresha sir, in recognition of his visionary leadership, unwavering commitment to the academic excellence, and his continued support in strengthening the university's mission of the excellence and agricultural education, agricultural research, agricultural extension. May I request Dean PGS and other dignitaries to continue the felicitation. Thank you, dignitaries. As we approach to the conclusion of the memorable ceremony, it is now time to express our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of this journey. May I now invite Dr. K.S. Nirmala Ma'am, Professor, Scientific Officer, Directorate of Postgraduate Studies, US, Bangalore, to please propose vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. Respected Chief Guest of today's program, Dr. T. Venkatesan, Director, ICAR NBAIRI, Bangalore. Our beloved Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Suresha. Respected officers of the university, heads of the department, faculty members, scientists, and distinguished guests, dear research scholars and students. It is my proud privilege on behalf of the Directorate of Postgraduate Studies to propose vote of thanks on this memorable occasion of valedictory function of PG Science Week 2026. At the outset, I express our deepest sense of gratitude to our Chief Guest, Dr. T. Venkatesan, Director, ICAR NBAIR Bangalore, for graciously accepting our invitation and delivering an inspiring valedictory address. Sir, your insightful thoughts and rich experience have greatly motivated our young researchers to pursue excellence in agricultural science and innovation. Thank you very much, sir. Our heartfelt gratitude is to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, whose visionary leadership, constant encouragement, and unwavering support have been the driving force behind the successful organization of PG Science Week 2026. Your continued commitment towards strengthening postgraduate education and research is a constant source of inspiration to all of us. Thank you, sir, for your valuable suggestions also. Thank you very much. Our heartfelt appreciation are to Dr. Seema Jaggi, Assistant Director General, Agriculture Education, ICAR New Delhi, for inaugurating the program and delivering the keynote address. I also thank eminent scientists Dr. Sudesh Tantri, Dr. Mohan B, and Dr. Aarti Sheshadri for being part of the program and for their plenary talks. I thank all the deans, directors, registrar, and comptroller, university officers, heads of the department, faculty members, scientists, and invited dignitaries for sparing their valuable time and enriching this program. I sincerely acknowledge the valuable contribution of the expert judges whose constructive evaluation, thoughtful observations, and academic guidance have made this symposium a meaningful learning experience for our postgraduate students. My special appreciation goes to all the postgraduate students who enthusiastically participated in the oral and post presentations. I place on record our sincere gratitude to the members of all the committees, student volunteers, and all the teaching and administrative and supporting staff of the university for their untiring efforts, coordination, and wholehearted cooperation in making the PG Science Week a grand success. I also extend our thanks to our sponsors, Alumni Association US Bangalore, Creagen Agri and Biotech Private Limited, Sericare Company, and also Agri and Innovation Startup sponsors such as Indo-American Hybrid Seeds, Amnicon Bioscience Private Limited, Sushira Bioorganics LLP, Shivsan Crop Science Private Limited, and all those who directly or indirectly contributed to the success and conduct of this symposium. I request the sponsors to receive the token of gratitude from our university, please. I request the representative of Sericare and also Alumni Association who are here to receive the token of gratitude, please. I also thank our Dean Postgraduate Studies for his dynamic leadership and for his meticulous planning of this PG Science 2026 and making this a grand success. And thanks to all our staff of Directorate of Postgraduate Studies whose continuous hard work made this function a grand success. Finally, I express my sincere gratitude to every participant and guest whose presence added dignity and significance to this valedictory function. With profound gratitude to one and all for making PG Science Week 2026 a memorable celebration of scientific excellence and academic collaboration, I conclude my vote of thanks. Thanks one and all.
Thank you, ma'am, for your heartfelt vote of thanks. Recognition is not merely the celebration of achievement. It is the acknowledgement of dedication, perseverance, hard work, and relentless pursuit of excellence. We now arrive at the moment of honoring outstanding academic performance. May I respectfully invite Dr. Mamta, ma'am, Associate Professor, Department of Soil Science, University of Agriculture Sciences, Bangalore, to kindly announce the names of award recipients. I also request our esteemed dignitaries to graciously present the certificate and the awards to the recipients.
Good evening, everyone. Today it's my privilege to announce the Best Doctoral Oral Presentation Awards for Postgraduate Science Week 2026. For the last 4 days, 70 doctoral students representing 15 different subjects presented their research work. These subjects were broadly organized into 6 major groups for the presentation. 15 presentations from the crop production 1, 3 presentations from crop production 2, 15 presentations from crop protection, 18 presentations from crop improvement group, 16 presentations from soil sciences, social sciences, 3 presentations from food science and technology. According to PG Science Week evaluation guidelines, the number of awards allocated is determined by the total number of presentations per group. So 1 best award for 1 to 10 presentations and 2 best awards for 11 to 20 presentations. Following these established guidelines, our external experts have evaluated the sessions and selected the best oral presentation awards for each group. I now kindly request our esteemed dignitaries on the dais, Dr. S.V. Suresha, Honorable Vice Chancellor, US Bangalore, Dr. T. Venkatesan, Director NBAIR, Dr. Y.N. Shivlingaya, Dean Agri, Dr. P. Venkataramana, Dean PGS, to kindly present the certificate for the best oral presentations. I invite the awardees to come up the dais to receive the certificates. So first from the crop protection group, best oral presentation award goes to K. Shravya Savitri, Department of Agriculture Entomology, for the presentation of taxonomic contribution to knowledge of leaf miner files in southern India, guided by Dr. Prabhu C. Ganigar. Next award goes to K.S. Kirtana, Department of Plant Pathology, for the presentation of molecular characterization of viruses infecting tomato, guided by C.R. Zahir Pasha. Next award to K.S. Kirtana, Department of Plant Pathology, for the presentation on molecular characterization of viruses infecting tomato, guided by C.R. Zahir Pasha. Next, from the crop improvement group, best oral presentation award goes to M.R. Madhusudan, Department of GPB, for the presentation of unlocking genetic potential in vegetable pigeon pea, guided by Dr. T.V. Krishna. Next, case Saumya from the soils. Next award goes to K.S. Saumya, Department of Seed Science and Technology, for the presentation of mechanistic perspective of whole plasma seed treatment in soybean, guided by Dr. N. Netra. In the crop production 1 group, best oral presentation award goes to S. Dayanand Naik, Department of Agronomy, for the presentation of morphological characteristics and weed management strategies in maize, guided by Dr. K. Murali. Next award goes to C.G. Kusuma, Department of Soil Science, for the presentation on integrating visible NIRS NIR spectroscopy derived surrogate observations for digital soil mapping, guided by Dr. J. Saralakumari. Next, from the crop production 2 group, best oral presentation award goes to S. Shashank, Department of Agriculture Microbiology, for the presentation on phytomicrobiome diversity and thermotolerant bacteria associated with the heat-tolerant tomato genotype, guided by Dr. G. Selvakumar. Next award goes to G. Chaitanya, Department of Agriculture Economics, for the presentation on structural transformation in the food basket of households in Karnataka, guided by Jagannath Olekar. Next award in the social sciences group goes to HM Jagdish, Department of Agriculture Extension, for the presentation on impact of mining on agro-ecosystem of Chitradurga and Tumkur district, guided by Dr. S.V. Suresha. Next, from the Food Science and Technology Group, award goes to S.M. Sahana, Department of Food Science and Nutrition, for the presentation on millet microgreens, nutritional quality and development of value-added products, guided by Dr. K.G. Vijayalakshmi. Thank you to all dignitaries on the dais for presenting the certificates. On behalf of all, congratulations to all the awardees and presenters of PG Science Week 2026. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Mamta ma'am, for announcing the awardees, and our heartfelt congratulations to all the winners for their outstanding presentations. We now proceed to the next segment of today's program. May I respectfully invite Dr. G. Rangnath, Sir, Assistant Professor, Department of Agribusiness Management, University of Agriculture Sciences, Bangalore, to kindly announce the recipients of the Best Poster Presentation awardees, followed by the awards of Agri Startups.
Respected dignitaries, faculty members and students, good afternoon to all. Poster presentation for master students during PG Science 2026 was conducted across 4 major groups. Crop production 1 and 2 with 47 posters, social sciences with 62 posters, food science and technology and crop production with 61 posters, crop improvement with 56 posters. Overall 226 posters were presented across 4 days. So the awardees will be announced in this order only. So I request all of them to come out of the dais and receive the certificates. First, I shall be announcing the awardees of crop production 1 and 2. And for this, I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Suresha sir, to distribute the certificate. M.A. Nakshata from Agricultural Meteorology. Poster title, Lighting the Way to Better Blooms, Chrysanthemum Response to Artificial Light. Ankita Das, poster title, Silicon with Slag Mediated Enhancement of Available Phosphorus and Productivity of Mezine Acid Salt. Safia Nishad, Preparation and Characterization of Sugarcane Bagasse Compost as a Nutrient Media in Vegetable Nursery. M. Amina, response of spinach to elevated cadmium levels and mitigation of cadmium bioavailability through biochar. Priyanshu, morphological characterization and herbicide response to Elistin indica to pre and post emergence herbicides. Ramkumar S, development of finger millet, earhead and straw harvester. Astha Tiwari, Astha Tiwari, hydrological behavior of GKVK watersheds. H. Manasa, development and shelf life evaluation of a biofilm forming plant growth promoting bacterial inoculant. I thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor Sir for distributing the certificates. Now I shall announce the awardees of Social Sciences. B.T. Ponnamma, assessing the carbon credit potential from coffee plantation residues in Kodagu district. Ruchita Patel, determinants of capital investment in agriculture, evidence from Hassan district, Karnataka. M. Lavanya Shri, knowledge and adoption of CSR practices and farmers' adaptive strategies towards climate change in eastern region of Karnataka. R. Lakshmi, farmer disaster resilience, awareness, preparedness and challenges in Wayanad district of Kerala. MP Pooja, weather-based statistical modeling for prediction of powdery mildew disease incidence in mango. MP Pooja, weather-based statistical modeling for prediction of powdery mildew disease incidence in mango. Mallikarjun Chogula, mapping of potential areas of carbon credit exchange in Karnataka using Vera-aligned methodologies. V.A. Sridharan, digital marketing as a customer acquisition and retention tool in tourism hubs for food service startups in northern Tamil Nadu. N.C. Rameshri, profitability of black gold and economic study of black pepper cultivation in Hassan. B. Sindhu, assessment of vitamin B12 in biofortified broccoli microgreens. Vidya Yamanappa Uddodagi, development of a groundnut decorticator cum roaster system for domestic purpose. N.A. Yashwant, bioecology of Listeria species from Karnataka. Suraksha M. Gowli, effect of silkworm pupal chitosan as foliar spray on growth and yield of mulberry. G. Amruta, study of floral biology of parental lines and performance of F1 seedlings in different stages of mulberry. S. N. Prajwal, studies on systemics of sweat and furrow bees from South India. N. Rakshita, characterization of bee venom from different honeybee species. R. Prakriti, evaluation of novel substrates for mass multiplication of Trichoderma herzianum. Deepaka, first report of Alternaria bunci associated with Alternaria leaf spot of sesame in Karnataka. S.K. Nayana, morphological and physiological variations between haploids and double haploids in rice. C. Varshita, optimization of tissue culture protocol for efficient CRISPR mediated transformation and regeneration in selected cultivars of Oryza sativa subspecies. Anika Prakash, comparative genetic gain predicted from segregating populations derived from 2 and 3 parent crosses in tomato. B.A. Chandrasekhar, comparative transcriptomic profiling and QRT-PCR analysis of iron deficiency tolerance genes in rice seedlings. Srishti Patil, seed dormancy dynamics and germination performance in cucumber. B.N. Prithvi, harnessing RNA interference for sustainable management of tomato fruit rot caused by Alternaria solani. Ayushman Paul, mining and validation of ethylene biosynthesis related ORFs in jackfruit and phylogenetic analysis across Artocarpus species. Hari Raghavi, biogenic synthesis, characterization of titanium oxide nanoparticles and evaluation of effects on marigold crop. A.S. Mohita, Fourier decoding of protein sequences for machine learning and thermal stability prediction. And that was about the poster presentation results. I thank all the dignitaries for distributing certificates. Now moving on to the most awaited results of this PG Science Week, Innovative Startups in Agriculture 2026. So this has been a flagship event of PG Science Week for many years because this is the point where innovation meets industry. So a total of 37 applications were received and 30 teams were shortlisted and 5 places were given. 3 teams have jointly secured 5th place. Naveen Kumar GP, Harshavardhan DR, Vijay Kumar HA, BS Agri students of Sri S. Karyappa College of Agriculture, they have secured their 5th place for their innovative model Smart Seri. Mentor Dr. N.R. Raghavendra, Assistant Professor of S. Karyappa College of Agriculture, Kanakpura. I request the team and mentors to come on to the dais and receive the certificates. Next, Ranjita, Dikshita, Adarsha, Manjunatha GS, BSc ABM students of College of Agriculture GKVK. They have received the 5th place for their model Hitayu Biofertilizer Capsule. Dr. Chaitra Harkude is the mentor. Next, Tejaswini, Trisha, Ankita, BSc ABM students of College of Agriculture. They have secured 5th place for their innovative model Krishi Setu. Dr. Anita S. is the mentor. Next, Dwaraki S. Bharani Shankar Sidramesh Abhishek, BSc Agri team from College of Agriculture Chintamani, Michagod sachets. So BSc ABM students for their Krishi Setu model. Next, Dwaraki S. Bharani Shankar Sidramesh Abhishek KC, BSc Agri team from College of Agriculture Chintamani. Mitegod sachets, it is their innovative model. Dr. Narsa Reddy G is the mentor. Next, Akshita P, Bhavana S, Chetanayam, Leela J, BS Agri students from College of Agriculture Chintamani for their Colomil Nutri-Shield model. They have received the 3rd place. Dr. Soumya Hiregoda is the mentor. Next, Manjan B, Mahesh Patil, yes, Naveen Hiramat, BTech Agri Engineering students from College of Agri Engineering GKVK for their model automated furrow irrigation system. They have secured the second place. Mentor is Dr. K. Arvind Yadav. Next, Ms. Soumya KS, Lokeshwari, Arjun Reddy, PG and PhD students from Department of Seed Science and Technology. For their model Bioplasma Tech, they have secured first place in this event. Dr. Netrayan is the mentor. Bioplasma Tech, the top winning model in this contest. Soumya KS, Lokeshwari, Arjun Reddy, mentored by Dr. Netrayan. I sincerely thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. S.V. Suresha Sir, Dr. T. Venkatesan Sir, Dr. Y.M. Shivlingaya Sir and Dr. P. Venkataraman Sir for the distributing certificates, and special thanks to the sponsors of this event, Indo-American Hybrid Seeds, Amnion Biosciences, Sustira Bioorganics and Shivsan Crop Sciences. With this, I conclude my postal presentation results and Agri Innovation Contest results. Thank you.
With this, we conclude the closure of valedictory ceremony of Postgraduate Science Week 2026 on the behalf of Directorate of Postgraduate Studies, University of Agriculture Sciences, Bangalore. We sincerely thank our esteemed dignitaries, faculty members, guests, research scholars, students, and everyone present here for making this event truly memorable and successful throughout the week. Wishing you all the continued success and wonderful year ahead. Thank you. Jai Hind. The high tea has been arranged for the guests and the students. Please kindly join outside the auditorium.